We built this cohort during a pandemic, and so the opportunity that was provided is that we didn't have to consider geography. So we had the ability to go statewide. Originally, this cohort was designed to be a regional focused cohort in which we were going to take folks who already had some proximal understanding and development of racial equity and be able to punch through the ceiling of those conversations.
The vision when we co-created this racial equity cohort project in Michigan was to bring together leaders within the early childhood system to learn with each other and to learn from each other.
We wanted some diversity as far as where they were in Michigan. We wanted a good mix of cross-sector teams. The racial diversity on each team was another piece of information that we looked at.
Our partners at Michigan Department of Education Office of Great Start, it was really important to them that our cohort mirrored the communities that we served, that their program served.
The early childhood system in Michigan has a few racial equity problems. One is we know that the diversity of the professionals within the early childhood system does not match the diversity of the children and families that they serve. Another issue we know is that we match or mirror the national studies as far as disproportionate suspension expulsion from preschool programs, including child care as well as other programs. I think a third issue is that Michigan does not have integrated data, so we have a gap in data to really be able to target where the inequities are and to be able to document our progress toward more inclusive practices or more equitable practices.
White supremacy is at the core of all of the struggles that we're having in early childhood systems building and development. But you have to be able to name what the problem is clearly before you can ever get to a place of being able to try to solve it. Are we willing to name that? If we're not willing to name that, if we're not willing to say out loud all of the things that are impacted by white supremacy, then we're never going to be able to create a space where people can imagine something different.
It's more than just putting a statement out. It's about getting stakeholders actual buy-in about this stuff, and it's about actually having voices at the table that are represented by the communities in which they serve.
People want and need this space and this learning and this experience, so be prepared to support identifying who you want to be a part of this program, who's going to be most beneficial as a part of this program.